Hi, my name is Solomon King Benge and I'm the founder and executive director of Fundibots. Fundibots accelerate science learning in Africa. Our goal basically is to improve how science is taught in schools, and we do this in very many ways, but all of them fall under three main program pillars. The first is the Fundi at School program pillar. The second is the Fundi at Work program pillar, and the third is the Fundi at Home program pillar. The Fundi at School program pillar encompasses all of the work that we do within the school environment. So as long as we are going to a school, as long as we are training teachers, as long as we are working with students directly in the school system, that falls under the Fundi at School program.
So Fundi at School has three main branches. The first branch would be called Teacher Training, which we call in short TOT. And with TOTs, we train teachers on how to, first of all, teach students science with tools. There has been a challenge with teachers teaching science very theoretically, so the children do not relate with it very well. So we help teachers learn how to do that.
It is important that before teachers get to interact with the tools, they are given an opportunity to understand why they need the tools, how they can help them, how they can boost their confidence and understanding of certain concepts they teach.
But there's a second arm in the TOTs, which is training teachers in ICT. Many teachers in Uganda don't actually know how to use technology. So what that branch of TOTs does for us, for schools or for teachers, is to help them have the skills to be able to use IT in class. The second program in Fundi at School would be Enhanced Science Curriculum.
Enhanced Science Curriculum comprises of three aspects. One is the student's guide or the learner guide, and then two is the teacher's guide, and then three, the tools that have been developed. So all the three things work in sync to ensure that the program is properly implemented.
So the Enhanced Science Curriculum is geared at providing tools for learning and teaching in the classroom that aligns with the NCDC curriculum, NCDC being the National Curriculum Development Center in Uganda.
Our lesson specifically works in the group work method. So the lesson begins when learners are seated in groups, and then the teacher distributes the tools to these learners. So the learners take instruction from both their guides and from the teacher. So basically it's hands-on, involving the engaging learners time and time again to ensure that learning takes place.
The Enhanced Science Curriculum transforms the classroom learning experience from the classic teacher standing at a blackboard and lecturing the students to an interactive student-centered engagement that allows the teacher to be an enabler of learning. And so students get tools and learning material that's been packaged by Fundibots, and then they gather around it and see the practical demonstration of that learning as the teacher guides and facilitates them.
So the third arm of Fundi at School is robotics training. And robotics training again also has two branches. So we have integrated schools and then we have outreach schools. So with the integrated schools, we give a very in-depth learning experience so that the learner is able to think about the mechanics on their own, think about the electronics that they're going to build into their robot themselves, and then also learn how to program both software programming and hardware programming. So it's a progressive curriculum which can take about 2 to 4 years for someone to cover the entire curriculum. With the outreach curriculum, what we give is a short training, about 6 weeks, in which we are, first of all, opening your mind to the possibilities of what you can do, what you can innovate, what you can create.
To me, I see it as a give back by Fundibots to the community, because first and foremost, it's done 100% free of charge. So we are giving back to the community. When you look at the cost of running robotics, it's not an easy cost, and we appreciate that we have schools that might not be able to afford to maybe become integrated schools, and that is why that is how the outreach program was birthed. So in the outreach program, we look at training the learners or giving them introductions to robotics.
So it is a brief introduction to robotic science, which is only about 6 weeks. And we do that mostly with schools which cannot afford to pay for the integrated schools program.
After the training and the projects, we hope, or in the nearby future, we hope that the lot that we have trained will move and form a robotics club in their school, and then we can build on from there with other deeper trainings.
And the entire goal of the Fundi at School program is to radically and quickly transform how science education is being taught in classrooms. And we hope that the learnings that we do will also spill over into the improved teaching of other subjects. So for example, we've seen some teachers that are proposing that some of our tools can be used to teach mathematics or SST.
The Fundi at School program has two beneficiaries. It has the beneficiary who is the student, and it also has the teacher. So what we expect to achieve with the teacher is, first of all, that they gain confidence in their own ability to learn, to grow and innovate, and then also that they improve in the way that they do their work in the classroom. And then for the student, we want them to broaden their mind, gain ability to think scientifically, scientific reasoning skills, deductive and inductive, and then also to be able to observe and make conclusions and make hypotheses, that general scientific reasoning. So we want to develop that and see that happening and coming out of a child right from the time when we start engaging with them at the age of 9, about 9 all the way to secondary school of 18. So in those 9 years, we want to see that growth, but also we want to see an improvement in scores. So if you have actually learned and you're able to explain these things and use them, it means you should also be able to excel in your exams. So currently, Enhanced Science Curriculum is in 33 schools. We are rolling out a project with schools where we are giving them the tools to use and supporting the teachers in using those tools in the classroom. So currently it's 33 schools in the project, and a total of about 5,293 students are being impacted currently.
Well, the success of FundiBots has been through the strong, consistent and valiant efforts of everyday people, from our staff members across the country to the people who support our work, but also people like you who are watching this video. And I really hope that this has been a good insight into some of the work that we are doing. And we hope that you can partner with us at some point, or you can continue to support the work that we are doing, even if all you do is just like and subscribe to this video, hit the thumbs up button. But yeah, thank you so much for spending time with us, and I hope that you have learned a lot about the work that we do. Cheers!
The FundiBots team would like to wish you happy Easter holidays! We are looking forward to receiving your children from the 19th to the 30th of April for our holiday robotics classes. In case you haven't signed up, reach out on our number 039-200-0159. Enjoy your Easter. Bye!